And now, the University of Maryland's premier late-night television show, NiteLife U.
NiteLife U.
I like it.
With your host, Tucker Foreman.
Perfect. Y'all practice this, I can tell. This is great. NiteLife U, 1990 style. Brand new set, new ideas. We're here to entertain you. And remember, none of this is funded by your student activities fees, so hey, we're saving you money here. This is student production. Ben Howard, our director. Oh, Ben.
Hi, Tucker.
That's Ben. Hopefully you'll get to see him later in the show. Maybe. Thank you, Ben. I'm Ben's face for the evening, as you can see. We've got some great acts for you tonight. We got a special on erasable ink. We have a comedian from Rockville. I'm looking at surprised faces here. You guys didn't know that you were getting this kind of special treatment here at NiteLife U. We've also got some great special skits for you. This is NiteLife U, and this is special. I've got some stuff to talk to you all about first, though. Halloween just passed, and as I was walking around stealing candy from young children, which I'm wont to do, I was noticing. Now notice, I'm covering the product so that it doesn't look like I'm giving some sort of endorsement. I learned this in one of my first television classes. But you get the idea what candy I'm showing here? This candy bar is, everybody likes this kind of candy bar, right? Everybody out here? Yeah, okay. My question is, why does the Mars Company make Milky Way and Three Musketeers? I mean, okay, fine, this is a Snickers bar. We'll toss it over here. They won't see it. But why do they bother to make the Milky Way and the Three Musketeers? What's a Milky Way? It's a Snickers bar without peanuts. And what's the Three Musketeers? It's without the peanuts and the caramel. What do they do with the leftover peanuts, huh? They make paydays. Payday, which is nothing but peanuts held together with peanut caulk. They throw a little salt on it. Nobody eats these things. They're always stale. They're always in the candy machine. They should just make candy machines and fill them with nothing but Snickers, because those little caramel things that they put in, the caramel creams, turn to dust. You pull the little lever, nothing falls out. You see this little rainstorm. Nobody buys them, let's be serious. It's an absolute annoyance. Something else coming up. We have Thanksgiving coming up. How many people like Thanksgiving? Y'all are into it? You get good food, right? You're happy, your neighbors. This is a lot of fun. I hate it. This is when your relatives come to town and they walk in. How many people have the kind of relative that comes in, grabs you by the face and gives you this? You're just the cutest kid. And it's always your grandmother who's about this tall, who's reaching up, climbing up your leg and getting hold of your face like this. I hate Thanksgiving and Christmas for that reason. Oh, by the way, how many of you got your plastic cups on the way in? We want everybody to know that this is a drug-free set. And we will be collecting urine specimens, on the way out with our beautiful drug board, who you'll see later. They're actually very special people. Somebody see what's on the move? No? Jesse Helms, we've got a message for you, too. This is not funded by the NEA at all, so we can do whatever we want, Jesse. Okay? Okay, we're going to miss you, buddy. The NCAA, how many people real happy about what they've done to us here at Maryland? Our basketball program this year, going to be a whole lot of fun. Well, exactly. We're going to do very well this year, but hey, just to get back into your very special club over at the NCAA, we've been practicing your handshake. It's the handshake that you only need one person to do. You know, you all are familiar with it, right? We'll practice that later just to make sure everybody's hip on it. What do y'all think of this new haircut? Aerodynamically perfect, huh? This is my vanilla ice look, you know, ice baby. I don't understand this guy. Hammer time. It makes no sense to me. This guy's making more money. You ever listen? Have you seen his video or heard this song? What's it called? Ice Ice Baby, right? This guy is from South Florida, and he's got a Brooklyn accent. Where is this coming from? Is this the prerequisite? And why is it that when any white guy raps and does that little dance, that kind of McChicken thing, that he looks like somebody's poking him in the butt with a hot poker? This is just not good. We have just such a spectacular show for y'all tonight. We have erasable ink coming in here. We have the special. Y'all watch the show Cops? You're gonna love our version of Cops. We're gonna be back in like a few seconds. Please hang out. NiteLife U. Erasable ink. What does this mean to you? To me, absolutely nothing at this point, but we're going to find out about them right now. It's an improv troupe here on campus, and we have sent our own current affair type reporter, Janice Garcia, out to find out what they're all about. Let's go catch Janice over at the Student Union.
Innovative, creative, exciting, spontaneous, offbeat, funny. These are some of the words describing the outrageous performers of Erasable Ink. But what is Erasable Ink?
It's wonderful. You get up there and you play around with what is nothing and you create something. I mean, it's the magic of theater, but it's so much more evident that it's the magic of theater because we start with nothing and we get a request from the audience. Sometimes we don't get a request from the audience, and all of a sudden you have something. You create a scene. You create a relationship between two characters. You create an environment.
Is that the stage now divided into 3 sections. The front half, the back half, and the front half is also divided into 2 sections. The back half will be disconcern. The front half, left side, will be passion, and the front half, right side, will be hate. One more time, hate, passion, disconcern. Can I have a place where 2 people might meet, a non-geographical location to leave? And anyone? Anyone? Yes, back of a dog. Back of a dog. And can I have an open line? That's something that one person may say to another person or not. Anything? People in the back, are you with us? Smell that smell. Smell that smell. Smell that smell. Back of the dog. And motor zones. Smell that dog? Smell that smell. Smell that smell. Ah, yes. Smell that smell. Oh my God. This reminds me of when I lodged myself on the back of that husky back in '58. Oh God. It was the most awfully wonderful smell. You just couldn't possibly imagine the type of I had to put up with. Remember it? And you pissed me off, man. You're like standing up and telling the guy, hey, spray here. Hey, spray here. Spray here, yes. It was so uncool of you. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, not like I could really give a shit.
Characters seem to come out of who you are, I think, rather than just thinking about a character. It's good to have a specific character when you go out and do a scene. Usually the character ends up being a sort of an abstract of yourself in a certain way. You pick one aspect of yourself that's very vulnerable and
You just blew it out.
yeah. I think certain people have their certain different characters, you know, according to their personalities. They're not like that in real life, but when on stage it comes out. You know.
Dr. Seuss? Edgar Allan Poe.
Jane Austen?
Schultz.
Present to you Go Production on Repertory Theater's production of Conduct a Story. Warm up, authors, please. Talk so louder.
The Energizer Bunny's Tale.
Sorry?
I do not like eggs and ham.
There once was a little bunny, an energized bunny at that. This bunny met another bunny and they multiplied a lot.
1 bunny, 2 bunny, 3 bunny, 4. How many bunnies or more?
tribe of bunnies. They were cursed. They hated their lives. It was a dreary, dreary existence, one that made them feel like there was nothing left to live for. Indeed.
That's why they sat around a fire and began telling each other tales.
NiteLife is a game that that we learned actually from another improv group at this convention, and we used a lot of rehearsals to practice entering and exiting and justifying. And the game itself is just about not letting other people get off stage, but justifying. You can't just say, "Hey, wait, don't leave." You know, you have to have a reason. Well, here's what you're looking for, you know. So it's good to keep us on our toes. And actually, I think this is one of the first times I ever did it in a performance. It was interesting. It was a nice, it was a good reaction from the audience. Some of the games are more like ethereal than others, and some of them are like very obvious to the audience. Some of them aren't as obvious. I think this is one that wasn't as obvious, but I think the audience really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna lock you up next to this big here steel pole.
Oh, you didn't read me my Miranda rights. I'm free.
We execute our show in terms of games because those are the structures that we use. We can call them anything. We call them structures or skits or whatever. But we say games because it preserves the element of play, and that's what we're doing on stage. We're playing to a certain extent, and we're having fun at what we do.
And I'll pause. And I'll blow your house down.
Now by the hair of our chinny chin chin.
Yeah, we just got new aluminum siding.
That's all right. I just got a flamethrower.
Masculine furnace be gone! We don't mean no harm.
Freeze! And then I took a chlorette.
Okay, now you all have seen that wonderful show. Let's see, you've got Cops, you've got 911 Rescue. We figured we'd go out and have a little fun with that kind of format. Neil Johnson, the music director here at NiteLife U, Mark DeSarno, our resident cook, and myself went out, put on some uniforms to see what we could really find going on here in College Park. Think you're going to like it. This is Cops in College Park.
Unit 19, this is Unit Blue. We have a go.
Let's go.
This is the one right here.
Sorry.
Are we
going to count?
We always go on 3.
Shut up, Riggs.
Freeze! Where's going? Where are they? Upstairs. 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 Go. Let's go. Hit.
Out here. Don't move.
Come on, sit him down. Sit him down. Sit him down.
Don't you move.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, man. Got a runner.
Alrighty, Unit 18, we have...
He's gone.
They're leaving the domicile.
Alright, I'm checking the class out.
Sit down. Come on. Sit down.
Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Get out of here. What are you doing? Let's go. Come on. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Hey, come on. Get out of there. Hey,
Is under control.
hey, this guy again. Bill, help here.
You again?
Get off my bed.
Sit down. Just sit down. I gotta tell you.
Get on the bed.
Just sit down. All right? Take it easy, brother. Everything's gonna be all right.
All right.
Sit down, man.
Hey, guys, leave me alone.
Oh, shut up. Which one of you's going to tell us what was going on?
All right.
See that. See that.
Man, we got a call over to Hornbeck Library. Had to bust this kid who was trying to sneak out with a book.
A library book?
A library book. You know, he's walking out, tried to go through that alarm system, knocked out a guard to get out of there.
Oh, what kind of punk would do that?
I don't know. We caught him. We worked him over, though.
You one of these?
Gave him the business right on the ground. Got him going with the baton.
A guy with the baton. Gotta work the baton.
Gotta work the baton. You know, I'm absolutely tired of this parking duty. Look, here's another kid going to pull in here without a parking permit for this lot. I'm not getting up in the middle of my break to give him a ticket. Make sure you remind me to give him a ticket.
Yeah, sure, no problem, man.
Look at this kid, just going to walk away, scofflaw.
Now, what's he doing now?
Just going back to the car, probably forgot a book. These kids are the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life.
And they're in college.
They think, I don't believe it. He's going to do this
right in front of me. On my break.
We got to go get him now. Come on.
Hey, you!
You're in trouble now, boy.
I got one for making me run.
That's a bad one. Making him run on his break. I can't believe
and ruining my break.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey,
What the hell is this?
backsassing me?
Shut up, boy. This is for having, oh, this is a peace button. Look at this. Got a damn peace button.
Peace button.
Yeah,
so what?
Here we go. Let's see.
That's about $10,000 worth of fines already.
I think so. Here.
That's a good day's work.
Sit up, boy.
Hey, I better not find you back around here no more.
How y'all doing tonight?
Glad to hear.
All right, good enough. Says here, let's say Janice Garcia. You don't look Vietnamese to me. All right. What are you drinking tonight?
All right, here's the charge here. I need a refill.
What's the problem, officer?
I see a lot of alcoholic beverages here, but I don't see your alternative beverage anywhere.
We got one right here, officer.
Right here.
Now, you know what day of the week it is. This is not your night to be having an alcohol party.
Right here. Somebody already had it. Don't you know? Well, all right.
All right, you don't mind if we take a little look around?
No, go right ahead. You're not going to want beer? Huey, get out of here. What do you
All right, we've been getting some complaints about some animal noises out here in the backyard. Any of you have any idea what we're talking about?
Oh my God.
As long as there's crime out there, we're going to keep busting.
Keep busting.
Donuts?
Donuts.
Donuts.
Little tavern town. I don't know. You figure we can call over the College Park Police Department and get our tickets fixed now? Probably not. Hey, Ben, how about showing them that new toy we got? What is it, the Star Wipe?
Yeah, Star.
Well, let's... The crowd goes wild. Ben, that's not the best one we have. Show them another one.
Okay, here's one.
It gave me an Excedrin headache. We've got another special coming for you. It's people on the street. Let's go see what the little guys have to say.
Probably not, but I could try. Z. Oh, I can't do it!
Do I have to do it within a certain time?
No.
Z, Y, X, W. No, I can't do that.
Z. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Z, Y, W, X, V, U, T.
Well, I don't have any cue cards, so I'm afraid I can't answer that question.
P-O-N-M-L-J, no, L-K-J.
F-R-Q-P-O-N. Backwards? D-C-B-A.
It's an offensive word in another language. I'd rather not. O-P-P-O.
Embarrasses me.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA.
And
I-E-L-F-E-U.
Randy Travis on strings. Branford Marsalis on the horn. Paul Schaefer on keys. Carly Simon on lead. There are a lot of different parts to play in the American Red Cross. Play your part.
Hi, I'm Johnny Holliday from WMAL Radio and also host of the Maryland Coach's Corner. I watch a lot of television, but I never, ever, ever watched NiteLife U. Never. Ever. I've never. It's the worst.
Because we're always on the cutting edge of entertainment here at the University of Maryland, we have for you the finest comedian I could get on short notice. No, I'm kidding. Brian Houck, Rockville, Maryland. Currently, let's see, you just got kicked out of Lorton, was it? Yeah. This is the finest comedian on the campus. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brian Houck.
Thanks a lot, guys. You all doing all right out there? Who cares? No, I'm serious, I care. I'm a comedian who cares, and I mean that too, because if you're in a bad mood, you won't laugh, and even if you're in a good mood, you probably won't laugh either. But I was watching TV the other night, and I saw the $6 Million Man. You guys remember this show, huh? $6 Million Man. Never could understand the title of this show. This guy's called the $6 Million Man, yet he walks around town sporting $14 leisure suits, huh? I want to see the wardrobe wizard behind this move, huh? But it was great because the Bionic Man, he wasted time. He was always going off on those government missions. Hey, man, if I was bionic, I'd be in the bars picking up every chick I could. Hey, babe, these legs, they're bionic, you know? It was great because every time he'd jump or something, he'd make that cool noise. Dun, 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 dun. You know, he's making that noise everywhere. The show I always wanted to see was the Bionic Man, the Bionic Woman get together and just have, well, some bionic sex, huh? The Nielsen ratings would have shot through the roof on this one, let me tell you, you know? Whew, a bionic orgasm? Whew, sorry, guys. Anyway, you know, she's pregnant. A couple months later, they have the show. She's in the hospital, legs in stirrups. Doc's like, all we need is one more push, ma'am. Dun, 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 dun. That baby shoots through 3 walls, takes out a nurse's station, you know. Doc's like, got now a proud owner of a bouncing baby transformer, or more than meets the eye. Afterbirth looks like a Radio Shack blew up. I believe that's why it's yours, ma'am. I mean, just think about it, you know? Watching this show, I came up, I saw a couple commercials that kind of caught my eye. You ever seen that 501 button fly commercial, you know, the farmery boy? And he's sitting there and it's like, your fly button? Yeah, my fly's button. But the thing that caught my eye is when the dunce is sitting there milking a cow, right? And I started thinking, the first guy that ever milked a cow, what was going through this guy's mind? What could this man have possibly been thinking, you know? He's sitting there jogging, woo! Boy, is my throat parched and I could go for a nice refreshing drink to quench my thirst. There's a strange looking animal. I think I'll go over there and yank on its private parts. I mean, to me, this just blows my mind. It does, you know? And how do we know where milk comes from, huh? I mean, how do we know this stuff is milk? You have seen where it comes from, huh? And you notice how you leave it out a couple weeks, it kind of gets clumpy, huh? All we have is Farmer Jed's hearsay, and we have no clue what he's been yanking on. But also, it was funny because I was watching, and then commercial right after it, it's this rental car commercial, right? And it's the budget one, and this guy is like in a restaurant, it's going, Bud Thompson knows a little French restaurant where the food is magnifique, but the bill isn't. Where do you think Bud Thompson rents his cars? Who cares? I own a car. Tell me where the restaurant is, buddy, you know? Paying through the nose at these places. But, you know, I'm in Maryland now, but I went to community college before, and a lot of people bust on community college, and I don't think you should. You know, Maryland has like thousands of dollars worth of computer software, you know, IBM, Apple, all that stuff. But, hey, the community college I just came from, we got a new shipment of speaking spells, and things are going great. You know, B-U-R-D, bird, K-A-T, cat. I mean, it's great. But I finally got into Maryland, though. I did. I got into Maryland. I got my car, drove in, and just drove right back out. No, I'm here, and I'm glad to be here, but it's funny because my mom's going back to school, and you know, it takes a lot of guts, I think, to go back to school at this age, and it's time. It's just time because I have to wrap it up right now. And my name is Brian. It's been good seeing you, and thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
Through windows of opportunity, champions are created. For ticket information to the 1990 NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball Championship, call 1-800-462-8377 or 314-7070.
Can you believe 30 minutes went this fast, folks? Can you believe this? But we're going to be back with more stuff than you can ever imagine in our next NiteLife U. What'd y'all think of this one? Erasable ink? In one day, we've done more for cops in College Park than they've done in 30 years here, I think. We were really excited to have Brian out here, comedian tonight. What'd y'all think of him? Was this worthwhile? This is what we call planned spontaneity. You all are wonderful. We're going to be back. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. NiteLife U. Have a good one.
That was fun.
Hey man, what are you filming? Hey, do you think the stupid pigs are gone yet?
Go! 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 Go!